This is SME on Point. I am Liabo Setho. Good afternoon. So the lockdown is now in effect, and I would like to encourage all small businesses to comply with the lockdown rules. In fact, I loved this tweet from Derek Nzavi, who is an entrepreneur expert, who says, "It is time we put our lives ahead of our businesses. After the lockdown, we will still have customers, then lose customers now due to the coronavirus and have nobody to buy from later." And I think this is very good advice. But this week we look at what businesses are doing in order to stay in business, even though they are still in lockdown. So earlier in the week, I did visit Vuyo Dlamini, who's the founder and CEO of Tintfo tinhle. She says that she's had to be creative with sales and keeping stock moving. This is Vuyo Dlamini's story, edited by Des Jalasa. Vuyo Dlamini says she entered 2020 with a positive and determined mindset. This is the same mindset that prepared her for this period of crisis. She said when the coronavirus started gaining momentum, the sales declined when customers cancelled their orders.
It hasn't even been a month and the impact is so real. The store is quiet right now. I think you were the second person to walk through our doors today.
Dlamini hosts young designers' work and charges them rental space. But as can be expected, their businesses too are already negatively impacted.
My model is they rent a rail or they rent a tray where they are being hosted in the store. I had a conversation with my landlord first and say, "Hey guy, this is what's happening." And then after I negotiated with him a rate that I think I'll be able to afford at the end of the month, I went back to the designers and I have to kind of waiver the rental fee and maybe go in at a percentage kind of model with them. We're all suffering. So I see, I know how much they made at the end of the day. It's going to be a bit crazy if I'm expecting rent from them.
So what other channels is Dlamini using?
I've done a sale, major sale, where I'm offering 3 items for 1,000 rands. So this entire rail behind me, I think I counted about 120 items in the store that I could realistically add to this rail and recoup some of the monies that I've invested in the material and the labor. So the sale will actually help me make it until the end of March. Now I have to kind of think, so how do I make it through April, May, June, July, possibly? And one of the ways I thought, if I've liquidated what's behind me, I'm going to go into auctions. I'm going to auction what's now some sort of high value items that I can't really mark down super low. So I'm going to give people an opportunity to bid.
It is often said that no crisis should be wasted. The lockdown presents an opportune time for small businesses to relook at their business models and start thinking out of the box in order to stay in the game.
Instead of making pretty dresses, I should probably be making pajamas or loungewear, because people are going to be at home and suddenly people are going to want to prettify the spaces. So they're going to realize, oh, I might need a nice duvet cover or like comfort things for home, and to also maybe give them tutorials on how to spruce up the wardrobe for when this thing is over.
Thank you to Vuyo for sharing her story with us. And once again, South Africa, we do implore you to please comply with the lockdown rules and do stay at home. Do find creative ways of getting sales going, just like Vuyo Dlamini has done. But for now, that's it from SME on Point for this hour. And after the break, Nastasia Arensa will be coming to you with Books on Point.